Hello, everybody, to my American audience. Happy Independence Day. Hope you're having a good long weekend, hopefully. What better day to talk about money and card games as it relates to Digimon? Because we had some updated ICV2 numbers here, and we know what's going on here as of spring. So I want to dive into this from the aspect of the Digimon trading card game. What does 7th place mean? Is it good? What should we be on the lookout for? Things like this. And talk about, the future and stuff like that. I don't really have a script for this. I'm kind of just winging it before my card shop opens for business here in 15 minutes. But we're going to have a fun time going through this. First of all, I want to hear in the comments what y'all have to say about this. Do you think this is good? Do you think this is bad? Do you think that Digimon is riding towards the sunset and having a good time? Or do you think there is room for concern? Do let me know your comments. I'm going to give you the whole little speech. Big shout out, first of all, though, to Cosmic Plays, the guy who put this together. Even uploaded a video about it. Has a YouTube channel and everything. Talks about card game stuff, which is really cool to see. So I uploaded a video talking about this, right? And I would recommend giving the video a watch. I really would. Because this guy does his work. And these are good videos. This video talks about the TCG market down $60 million. And he even talks about a lot of things here like the product flood of 2025 and all this stuff. And you can see here that the card game market, where is it? Card game market, collectible cards, is down a lot of money right now. Same with hobby board games, but other things are up in price. And he just goes into all the stuff and whatever. And in case you don't know what ICV2 is, if you're sitting here wondering, well, Mario, what is ICV2? What does it even mean? It's actually just a magazine that focuses on this kind of stuff. Like an official magazine that's released, and you should read it if you want to. And there's a link here and everything, and, go nuts. Enjoy yourself. So yeah, definitely give this video a watch, but while he talks about everything, I'm only focusing on what matters for Digimon, and I guess Bandai kind of loosely. So, compared to 2024 spring, Digimon is up 3 spots, 7th place overall from distributor sales and all that. That's good. That's a good thing. Absolutely. Are there any forces driving it? Well, right now, Digimon, this is their the 5th year of the card game and their anniversary and all that stuff. Right now, they're making a really, really big push. Like Bandai, put the gas in the car and they're driving. And they're racing down that speed track and they're zooming like in Mario Kart. That's what they're doing right now. And they're taking it all with them. The games that are beating it are One Piece, Lorcana, Star Wars. Now, One Piece will always be Digimon because of 2 reasons. One, because that's just a bigger IP. 2, that's where Bandai is dedicating the biggest slice of their pie, right? Bandai card games, imagine all Bandai card games is one big pie, while One Piece has the biggest slice. And Bandai is not going to choose to do anything about that because it works. Because of the reason number 1, One Piece is just bigger than Digimon. Size matters, So that's where we're at right now. Interestingly enough, though, there are a few things we should look out for. Lorcana seems to be tanking. Now, I don't think Digimon is going to beat Lorcana. I don't. Because Lorcana is Disney, right? Good luck. I mean, what do people know more? Mickey Mouse or Metal Greymon? Come on. So this makes sense. The reason Lorcana is going down is because of questionable decisions that the people making the game are making. Like, you may know this. I had a Lorcana channel for a little bit. I stopped because I saw the direction from a mile away, and the proof is in the pudding right now. And lots of dumb decisions. Recently, rotation. Their tournament structure is horrendous. The amount of tournaments is horrendous. Makes Digimon look good. Whenever I would watch commentary on the games, it's just these random people that don't know what they're talking about. It's worse than Digimon, which is insane. Because I'm very, very critical of Digimon commentary. Lorcana's worse. Better quality in their streams, absolutely, sure. But the content is not there. They try, but it's all fugazi. It's fake. It's fairy dust. It's garbage. So I'm not surprised that Lorcana is falling, but is it going to fall that far to where Digimon can surpass it? I doubt it. I'd be pleasantly surprised if it did, but no. Star Wars Unlimited has remained consistently at 6th place. Now, Star Wars is a very consistent game in the way it does things. It has a set schedule. It's releasing its sets when it wants to on a schedule, and the next one is coming up July 11th. That's in a week. Star Wars is Star Wars. Again, like Disney, kind of. The IP with Star Wars is huge. May the fifth be with you and all that shit. So it's a big thing, and there's a lot of hype behind it. And is the only thing that would make Star Wars go down is if the devs mishandle it majorly. The game is still kind of new though, so we have to really wait and see for it to get fleshed out. I don't know if it's going to touch the big three per se, but it might be Lorcana. It's a possibility. Maybe even One Piece. If it does really well, though, that's a bit of a stretch. And Digimon now is beating up Weiss Schwartz and Flesh and Blood, when before it was the other way around, so that's good news. And I don't know who that is. Distracted there. And that Dragon Ball card game, Fusion World, is number 10. So look at this. As a Bandai card game enthusiast, I guess we can call ourselves, we should be proud, relatively speaking. Bandai, as it stands right now, has 3 of their games in the top 10 for the spring of 2025. They're, where Magic is like stick everything in one pot kind of thing, and Bandai is like a master of trying to master all the trades sort of deal. Their approach of having separate baskets is working, and you can see it, which is good. Should we be concerned? In the short term, no. As a Digimon player, you should not be concerned in the short term. Why? Because Digimon right now, as mentioned before, is going through its big hype train. And it's going to ride that. It's going to ride that hard. For the next 9 to 12 months, it's going to ride that hard. We have a digital client coming, finally. Things are going to change. And things are going to improve. Digimon might move up on that hype train. Could beat Star Wars, sure. And if it beat Lorcana, even better. You know what I mean? So Digimon is on its way to success right now. How high it will go, I don't know. But there are areas of concern. Now, this is where some audience members will say, oh, here we go, Doom posting Mario. Oh, he's saying Digimon's going to fucking die. No, I'm not saying that. But we do need to critically analyze a few things that could impede Digimon's success. First off, Gundam's coming out. That is going to take a slice of the Bandai pie away. And Gundam has a lot of hype right now. A lot more than Union Arena did. And Gundam could surpass Digimon once it gets its feet wet and starts swimming. That's a very real possibility. Number 2, Riftbound is coming out. The League of Legends card game. That game appears to be hype as fuck. And League of Legends is one of those brands that just everyone knows and everyone acknowledges, and some people go bananas over League of Legends, and as such will go bananas over the card game, whether it's just to collect their favorite characters or to play it. Bananas will be had and consumed by these League of Legends players. League of Legends players go hard. They do, I'm serious. So these are all rooms for concern. Even in this guy's video, where was the screenshot? There are a lot of other card games coming out in North America this year. A lot of new stuff, new TCG launches. Like, a bunch of these you'll never hear of again and will never touch the top 10. But, like, there's a flood of 2025 coming, like this guy says. And that will eat at Digimon's sales. How many people are going to say, you know what, instead of spending, some money in my paycheck on Digimon, maybe I'm going to try the new Cookie Run TCG. You don't think people are going to do that? You don't think a segment of people are going to throw Digimon for a bit to try Cookie Run TCG? Let me tell you, those people exist. I know them, and they will do it. And same could be the same for other card games as well. And that will take away of the pie of card games that, this consists of. It just will, right? And card game sales are down, which matters. Look at this screenshot again. Where is it? Where'd it go? This. Regardless of whether or not you want to admit it or not, and this might be appropriately timed for my American citizens, on Independence Day, the world is sort of, kind of going to shit. It is. What do you want me to say? New wars, freaking bills in the States going crazy. It's just a whole mess. I'm not going to get political, because that's not what this channel does. But the landscape of the world is changing literally as we speak. And this will impact people's ability to buy things. I'm just saying. You tell me I'm wrong, and I'll give you lots of case studies that show me otherwise. So there is that. Now, talking about Digimon specifically for a second, when I see things like this, new product, a week old, selling for way under MSRP, and I see a set, the second most recent set, selling for way lower MSRP. This does not exactly showcase a profile in dominance, right? If people are selling their product this low to get rid of it, it's going to turn people off. I'm going to show you what I mean with a live example here. What is 60 USD to Canadian today? Let's see. $81. Okay. Let me tell you something. It costs way more than $81.50 Canadian dollars to buy a booster box from a distributor. So if I was selling my booster boxes for that price, I would be killing myself. It would be a fucking nightmare. I'm seriously, like for real. This is bad. This is the wrong direction. And let me tell you something. If stores have to sell for these prices, it's not a good thing. Why? Because if a store is selling product on a minus, if they're not making money, if they're losing money from the transaction or breaking even, a realistic, logical, objective person or entity would then say, how long can I keep doing this, reasonably speaking? The answer is not long, because you're not going to cut your own throat just to make a local community happy. Because then you kill yourself, and then there's no local community, right? That's how it works. So these are concerning factors in themselves. However, there is still time in the year for things to turn around. BT22 is looking to be a massive set. Nothing game-changing, really, in it. There's no Medieval Galamons or Magna X's in the set. But, it's a decent set. And, hopefully it will be selling for more than $60 a box when it's all said and done, or $68.50 or whatever, USD. And hopefully we can ride the anniversary. Digimon can really go strong and take advantage and try to get as many people in its corner as possible. Because this is the time to do it. And I'm going to leave it at that there. The 7th place right now is good news. Digimon players should be happy with this in the short term. But like I said the last time we talked about this, I think it was the TCG player numbers. I think I'm using the exact same words too. We should be cautiously optimistic. Because while it is good right now, things can change. And it might not even be all in Bandai's control at this point in the game. So that's just something to watch out for. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you later. Bye!